What's going on, guys? On today's video I'm going to be talking about my experience near Rabbit Rocks. And if you picture the scene, it's like a pathway, and on the right of it is like a tiny forestal area. It's like a very tiny forest where probably at least like 50 trees like in a small area. And as I was walking to obviously go home from the nature reserve, which is kind of like a small nature reserve anyway, as I was walking down the path, I hear something inside of that forest, like moving. Now, if it was a fox, it would have ran away. Now, if it was a deer, it would have ran away. So it couldn't have been them. Like, as I was walking, right, I'm walking, something here was making noise. Like, it was like, if I'm walking, right, it's kind of like the back, like over here, kind of like back, like, I guess like 10 steps behind me. It was like making noises coming towards me, but like not out of the forest towards me. It was walking like beside me in the forest right next to me. And as I'm like walking, and this was like at 6 a.m. So, 5 a.m. Whenever it starts to get bright out. And as I was walking, I thought nothing of it. You know, birds meant weird noises, fox, deer, anything, and it starts speeding up. And then so I start speeding up because I don't know what it is. It literally sounds like something's just walking. So I start speeding up, right, and then it starts speeding up even more, like pacing my speed. And as I start like sprinting for basically like the entrance out of the actual nature area, it was literally following me. Like every step was the same fast pace, but it was like 10 steps behind me, even though it was the same pace and the same running, but it was like behind me inside the forest on the right side of the path. And I'm just like, and I sprint for it, and then it stops. It just stops like that, and then I don't hear anything, and then obviously I go home and I just relax and fall asleep because that's basically it. And I didn't have any dreams or anything about it, but it was just creepy that there was this weird thing in the forest following the footsteps that I would do. And it's like, if because there are foxes and deers around there, but the deers just stare at you and then they sprint off. Not, and then the fox would look at you, you know, eye you up or something, and then it would run off or go down its like hole or whatever. But a fox and a deer wouldn't just copy you and then start following you at the same pace as you're going, but like staying slowly behind. So, and I was like looking over there, and there's nothing in there because it's kind of like a dense, small forest. Not like a forest, but like it's a very small like forestal area, if that's even a word. I don't know. A bunch of trees, and it's like very dense. So when you look in there, you can't see like all the way through it and stuff. And yeah, it was probably the most scary experience I've had in that nature. Because I don't know why, but when I went at 3 a.m. to the exact spot I heard the running, like copying me, I just at 3 a.m. No doubt, and it was a full moon. Obviously, a full moon doesn't do anything, but some people believe it do. But I felt normal. I just felt perfect. I didn't feel scared whatsoever. I mean, I did say the Lord's Prayer, like our Father heart in heaven, that prayer, before I actually went out at 3 a.m. Because obviously I don't want to just randomly go out at 3 a.m. If it is true where all the demons and all that go out. But basically, I just felt relaxed. I felt calm. I felt not scared. I felt brave. Literally didn't even feel any scared. And this was 3 a.m., mind you, on my own. Literally on my own. And literally, the flashlight was the only light. Because on my phone, I had nothing. And I did record the video. It's on my YouTube channel. It's on this channel. Probably one upload like later. Anyway, I have uploaded it at 3 a.m. one. And that was at 3 a.m. because I even have proof that I uploaded on my WiganStar channel. I think I did. I don't know if I did upload that. Anyway, but yeah, when I went out at 3 a.m. It was so pitch black that when you shine your light over here, you could not see behind you. If you shine your light over there, you could not see in front of you. It was that pitch black, and I was like in the middle of like an area where it was pitch black all around. Well, obviously where a shining torch it wasn't, but it was constantly black all around. And that to describing it, it's scary. But in that situation where I was in, wasn't scary at all. I was not scared. Anyway, that's basically video on My most scariest experience in Rabbit Rocks wasn't that scary, but it was my most scary because I've not really experienced anything because those were the only times I actually went out at that type of time. Because I don't really go out typically searching for spirits. I just normally go out because I just like walking around there because it's a beautiful area, and because it's like water, and when you go to the top of Rabbit Rocks, you can see all of Wigan or Ince or whatever it's called, and you can see all the lights. And it's just beautiful. Sometimes you see a fox, sometimes you see a deer, and I don't really typically go out to look for spirits. Although I am wanting to more to like whatever, wanting to look for spirits and stuff. Maybe if this video or whatever gets comments like ghost exploring blah 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 and stuff like that, or 10 subscribers, pardon me, or stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna end it here because it's getting too long. Please like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter, Wigan SCP Scribbles, I think it is. I think that's it. But follow my Twitter and obviously subscribe. And my Instagram is for the pictures is Ethan Jones underscore. I think like a space Jones. No, Ethan Jones space pictures. And then my actual Instagram for like just random stuff is purring apple. And that's basically it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next upload, which will probably be random because I am not inspired to upload whatsoever. I just wanted to upload this, so I've got something out. Peace out.